Is femininity influence or manipulation? And are black men stepping up or just reacting to the narrative they're being programmed with?
You can get it done way easier than you trying to force him to see it the way you see it by cursing them out, yelling, being aggressive, all this extra stuff that they be doing today. If you master how to be able, like, baby, I'm telling you, it's, I was looking at this one thing and you do this. Sometimes you can use um the reverse psychology on your man when you're trying to get something done. Sometimes you can trick him into believing he was the one who did it when in actuality, good damn well you were the one who put that on his lap. But some of the times I think that's what it comes with being feminine. We got to get out of that ego, and that's both sides.
Say
Ego is
something.
strong in our community, and we're gonna definitely address that on the last topic. This
You can
ego.
get a man to do anything you want to do. Only thing you got to do is say two things. Let me suck your dick. And he'll do anything. That's all you gotta say. And that nigga, all right, you want your hair done? I'm gonna give it to you. Go ahead, come on. That's the only thing. You don't gotta use no reverse psychology on them. Just say that, and I bet he'll do anything you want him to do. Hey, but I gotta adjust. Demarcus, no, I'm not a deist. I don't believe that God created the universe and destroyed it or just left it behind. But that's it.
Taj, ask me that question. Taj, you asked Jamie what we need to do to get
Oh
black men
yeah,
to have a certain level of power, and what
yeah,
we need to do to get what
yeah.
black men can
Good.
do to get to that
Right.
level. Step up.
And you always say that, even off the phone. Me and Jamie had these combos, and I say Solo say that all the time. And could you go in further detail, Solo? Like, could you be more descriptive on what you mean
We
by
need
black men
they
stepping
need
up and
to
taking lead?
step up and decide what it is that they need to do to bring us back together as a community. They're the leaders in the community. They need to figure it out. Whether that's you coming in your community, you building your own brand. I don't know what black men need to do. Maybe it's little by little, maybe it's city by city where they are taking control of their community and putting them back together ghetto by ghetto, hood by hood, projects by projects, and bringing us together. I don't know what that's what black men need to come together and figure out what they're gonna do
Yeah, but we
because
we
they
too
are the
busy,
leaders in
like
the
Jamie would
community.
say, we too busy trying to stunt on each other. We too busy trying to get each other girl.
But
We
what
You know
it
what I
need
is
mean?
is
So
like how you say, Taj, is influence, right? You got to remember this. Somebody said this episodes ago. I don't know who said this. Television is raising people. They're raising people, kids. You need a bigger platform to, yeah, to reach people universal. So when they put these, and all of this, it like how Solo was saying earlier, it's a collection of things. It's these systems that they do, and then they put out what is it, a problem, and then have a solution to fix it. So you got to remember, television, when we watching these movies, I'm telling y'all what it is. It's influence. When they make movies, you see niggas stunting on niggas, killing niggas up, all of this shit. You have to change that narrative because this is all programming. That's why they call it television programming. You have to create more movies where you see brothers in harmony and unity, and then this sit in people's subconscious. So when they see somebody that look like them, because they've been watching so many television programs like this, they don't feel like, oh, this nigga about to rob me or this nigga about to do this. That's how they getting us, through television and movies. Because you got to think about it. In our parents' era, they had what's the brothers called? The music was just different. It was about courting a woman, loving a woman. In my
yeah.
era, that shit changed, and they started behaving according to that. Man, fuck that bitch, because that's what they were
Mm,
hearing. So I mean, you gotta change that, and it start. And I'm telling y'all, you have to, where people can see this. Everybody went to go see Black Panther, right? It was the most anticipated movie of that year because we felt like it had a message, and we all wanted that unity amongst black people together. And you saw so many black people, the energy was positive. That shit start with television and movies. That's just a weapon that they're using against us. When we see television, watch these programs, what do we see? Bad Girls Club. This is the shit they got for us now. It's no more like it was 227, or what's that show when all the black people was going to college in the Cosbys. They using all of this against us. I'm telling y'all. So what you see is what you project. It start with that. If you want to reach people, listen to white men music. They ain't talking about their women and sending them to three different men. No, they talking about loving them. These niggas crying. No, listen to their music. Watch their television shows. They don't be just, that shit start with music and television. This is how they
Yeah.
They
Good
using
thought.
these weapons against us. So we got to make more movies like that, where brothers not always selling dope, uh, killing each other. Where brothers showing up to the community and all the kids lining around and they passing out toys. They like, here, sister, here goes some money. Or brothers, it starts with that, because when
Right.
we see that, we not gonna be quick to think, oh, this bitch trying to, you know what I mean, or this nigga trying to. No, you got to change that narrative, and that's what they don't want. Why do you think like? Certain, like, no matter how much money you have, they would never allow you to get a whole fucking, what is it called, a network channel. Black people, they want you to stay away from that. You ever paid attention? They want to control that. I think Oprah was the only one, and she had to go through so much to get that network system, but that shit was so whitewashed and watered down. People was like, man, I ain't watching this shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You know what I mean? So that's where I gotta start. We
For
gotta
sure.
show, see examples of us loving each other. That the black man, we gotta see that. Only thing, when I turn on TV, some movies I don't even want to watch, because I'm like, it's the same shit. Niggas snorting coke, killing each other, black woman prostitute. We buy ourselves. That's all we see, and people don't know this sit in your subconscious. That's science. That's scientific. This is supposed to be supported by facts. You just got to do the research, and they know this. Caucasian people know this. That's why they give us entertainment, but they're in the labs and studying science. That's what we need
Uh-huh.
to get to. But I'm just saying that, like, when y'all make movies, that just try it, change the narrative, do a different one.
Cairo, you know I hate to cut you off, but I gotta do a shameless plug on my production. That's all I focus on. My whole catalog is about black men and black women relationship issues. My whole that's the legacy I want to leave in this world, is to get the relationship dynamics as close as we can to a science. The do's and don'ts. You know, the turn offs and the turn ons. So if you, I got to take advantage of what you said and use it as a shameless plug. If you go to my YouTube movie channel, my whole channel is dedicated to that. So when you said we should start doing it, your boy has already started. And you know
Listen,
that.
you
You
don't
was in
even
one of the
remember
movie
this.
scenes we
I
did.
remember when you said this, and that changed my whole perspective of you. I'm gonna take you back. Remember when we came to do that last episode, and I was like, finally. Remember when dude was like, oh, we should do a scene like this, and he was talking about. I'm gonna see if you remember. And he was the dude in the wheelchair, the one who Jamie bought. Remember
Yeah,
him?
Psycho. Alfonso.
Oh,
Yes,
oh, that's great duet. Let's
Alfonso.
go.
Wait, remember that nigga was like, we should put this in here and we should do it like I'm the big cocaine man and we selling. You like, no, this is what Ty said. I never forget it. He said, too many motherfuckers doing that when we trying to do something different. I don't want to. You remember when you said that to him?
I do. I do.
I
Thanks for
remember that.
remembering that
And
too.
me,
Yeah.
I didn't say anything, but I was like, okay, that's good. You know what I mean? Finally, because I'm tired of seeing shit like that too.
That's right. Because remember, Cairo, we both said we grew up, we saw it firsthand, and so many people already did that kind of content, you know. So I appreciate you remembering that. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
remember that.
remember. I'd be sitting back observing. I was like, okay, that's when I knew. I'm like, all right, this is a good brother, because nobody don't want to keep saying that shit. Motherfucker keep snorting coke. You know, I mean, that's old. Like,
Right.
no, too many people doing that. You know, let's change the narrative.
All right, so shout out to, hey, matter of fact, Miss 2D516. If you got a name that you want us to refer to you, because I really don't know what to say, let me know. But anyway, shout out to her. She said, how much do we really trust one another? I trust these brothers on this panel because I feel we have straight talk, clear communication, and black love on this channel. The energy is usually on point. I just wanted to give her a super big shout out because that's I know that warms my heart. I'm sure it does for Taj as well. That that's how you feel about that, and that's what it's all about. That's what I try to do. I know some of my takes might seem harsh, but it's never really to get us to a better point, and I hope it's perceived that way to most people.
And yeah, we like Solo said. I paused a little bit because the phrase "simping for Solo" popped in my mind. But I think she's right. And to Cairo's point, I hope that was an example of what you just shared about the movie scene we all did together. That was an example of leading. Like, nah, we're not doing that, bro. It's enough of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Right.
reconnect with our women. And I'm telling y'all, just the last shameless plug. Go check out my movie, YouTube movie channel, the whole channel. Now, is it blockbuster quality? No, but that's the whole thing. I'm striving to address these issues that we're talking about on here.
Right.
So part of it is a shameless plug, and the other part is a reach out for help to say, hey, if I have more support and putting this kind of content out
Right.
and addressing the same issues we're talking about on this channel, we could chip away at this problem we have.
Charles, they asking for the name of the channel.
I need it
All
too.
right.
Charles, you gotta text it to me.
Right. Jamie, check the let me see. Check the what is it?